Well, how's it going on this glorious day? We're going to be talking about a topic that's I find interesting. I do find it interesting. I don't support it or denounce it anyway. I just find it interesting because I don't know what it means. I want to know more about it. As I was driving home, I heard about this. This was a riot that happened in Washington, D.C. at the DNC headquarters. Now, wasn't really able to find what I was kind of looking for on ground.news, but that's all right. Um, it seems like it's split. But the protests outside DNC headquarters signals the divide in Biden's base over Israel-Hamas war. Demonstrators clash with police outside the DNC building, calling for Gaza ceasefire and criticizing Biden's support of Israel's offense. Democrats inside were organizing to win back the House, including swing states moderates. Biden approach to the Israel-Palestine conflict has divided Democrats, with 50% approving and 46 disapproving. Some protesters feel that the Democratic Party is not aligned with them. Well, I don't think there is a party that's aligned with the Palestine people. Maybe the Green Party, maybe fractions of the Libertarian Party. But both the established Democrats and the GOP heavily support Israel. Let's see here. Protesters vow to continue demonstration, potentially causing disruptions at future campaign events and the Democratic National Convention. Some voters, including Jewish voters, are delusioned by the actions of the Democratic leadership. Now, I have to go to Fox News, which are heavily leans right. Not enough other publishers are reporting on this. I wonder why. I don't want to get too conspiratorial, but the DNC is pro anybody's that's an underdog, even though they're really not. Republicans blast pro-Palestine protests at the DNC. National Capitol is under siege. Capitol Police said the protesters were not peaceful. You know, when a protest is not peaceful, that is a riot. I think there's a fine distinguish between that. Republicans share their thoughts on violent protests outside the Democratic National Committee, the DNC, on Wednesday night that saw the U.S. Capitol, USCP officers pepper sprayed by protesters. Capitol Hill neighborhood of Washington, D.C. saw fireworks on Wednesday night when pro-Palestine protesters clashed with the police in front of the DNC. Republicans weighed in on the protest online, with Florida Rep. Kat Kamak posting a video of the protest while she was on Capitol Hill. I'm on Capitol Hill right now, and it's on lockdown. Kamak wrote, not getting in or out of our offices. We have officers that were pepper sprayed by pro-Hamas protesters, with a lot of people attempting to break into the Democratic HQ. She continued, anyone else knows how violent the so-called ceasefire crowd is? I mean, you had, 300,000 people protest for Israel or show support for Israel? Not a single incident. Arizona Rep. Andy Biggs, a Republican, posted the national capital is under siege. Last week it was the White House, Biggs wrote. This week it's the DNC. These left-wing lunatics have to be held accountable, he added. But will they? Thank you for the U.S. Capitol Police for keeping Democrats safe from their own terrorist-loving supporters. Rep. Mike Collins from Georgia posted, stay safe out there. National Republican Congress Committee Communications Director Jack Pandol said in a statement that sometimes saying nothing says everything. Multiple officers were injured in the line of duty, and Democrats can't even offer a simple thank you, let alone condemn the anti-Semitic riot, Pandol said. The glaring truth is that these pro-Hamas rioters represent Democrats' base of support and are terrified to offend them, he continued. A DNC spokesperson on Fox News Digital, they are monitoring the situation outside the DNC and are in touch with both the U.S. Capitol Police and the D.C. Metro Police as they direct security response. Spokesperson also pointed towards a tweet by the DNC chair, Jaime Harrison. Or is it Jamie Harrison? I think it's Jamie Harrison. I'm grateful that the staff and visitors at the DNC were safely evacuated as law enforcement acted quickly to respond to the protests outside our building last night. As Americans, we have the right to demonstrate peacefully, but violence is never acceptable. So hold these people accountable. You held January 6th people accountable. Now hold these people accountable to the same level of scrutiny. That's all I'm asking for. That is all I'm asking for. The U.S. Capitol Police released a statement on Thursday regarding Wednesday night protests after approximately 200 people gathered to protest Israel's war with Palestine. A terrorist group, Hamas. This is almost over. We have hundreds of peaceful protests, but last night a group was not peaceful. I mean, if you want to be pro-Palestine, be pro-Palestine. Go and protest peacefully. That's the same thing if you're pro-Israel, pro-Trump, pro-Biden, pro-Taylor Swift, or pro-Beyonce. Be peaceful. That's all I'm asking. That's me personally saying, be peaceful. The crowd failed to obey our lawful orders and move back from the DNC, where members of Congress were in the building. When the group moved dumpsters in front of the exits, pepper sprayed our officers, and attempted to pick up a bike rack, our team quickly introduced consequences, pulling people off the building, pushing them back and clearing them from the area so we could safely evacuate the members and staff. How about you arrest those people, detain those people, and let them deal with the legal consequences? But is that not okay because you don't believe in arresting minorities or you don't believe in arresting people that support Palestine? Just arrest them. Let lawyers deal with it. 6 officers were treated for injuries, from minor cuts to being pepper sprayed to being punched. The U.S. Capitol Police said. The U.S. Capitol Police revealed a 21-year-old Ruben Arthur Camacho of Woodbridge, New York, was arrested for assault on a police officer after the officer witnessed Camacho slam another officer into a garage door and punched the female officer in the face. That was the only arrest that's been reported, keep in mind. Last night, our team was quick and decisive, courageous, and in control, the Capitol Police wrote. When demonstrators cross the line into illegal activity, it is our responsibility to maintain order and ensure people's safety, they concluded. You do that by arresting people. Make it difficult for them. Are there any comments? No, there's no comments. Of course there's no comments. With that being said, that is my video for today. It's going to be a rather short video to my standards. Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are, but most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.